Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another Walking Dead reaction. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. This episode, we're diving into Season 3, Episode number 3. Obviously, the episode prior to this one, a lot of death happened. The prisoners and the meet between the prisoners and obviously the group that we follow was not so great. I still feel really bad for the one kid. I don't rule him dead. I know he was screaming in the background. I don't rule him dead, but I really do feel like what Rick did to him was kind of screwed up. But who knows, man? Who knows, man? Let's just buckle the seatbelts and let's just ride, man. Let's ride.
Have faith, guys. I've got us through a lot worse than some light turbulence, right?
Nah, it ain't like turbulence. Somebody's shooting at you guys. Damn, dude. Holy crap. I'm too squeamish when it comes to throw up. Like, I would legit just be like, oh, alright. Can't do it. Hell no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he's up? He was up.
Someone's coming. Any survivors? Two dead, not sure about the other.
Dude, with a bat? My man did that with a bat? Jesus. You can't even judge if they're good people or not. I'm telling you right now. No.
Easy does it, girl.
Oh, you know that
A
voice.
whole lot bigger than yours. Now, put down your weapons.
Merle. It's Merle.
That's it. Nice and easy.
Ooh, he comes off so creepy. She needs antibiotics. She needs fluids.
You see my brother?
Not for a long time.
I'm about to say she hasn't seen him in forever.
Makes two of us.
He went back for you. 7, 8 months. I was
Give or take.
separated from the rest of them. Got left behind.
You're being cared for.
Under guard.
Protect our people. We don't know you.
We know enough about you to want out of this place. We watched you drive a knife into the skulls of 2 dead men. What the hell was that all about?
Put him out of their misery, I guess. I'm about to
They
say.
weren't bitten.
They still turned. He's coming off
Send
too
you on your
nice.
way.
Way too nice.
No hard feelings.
He's coming off way too nice.
Welcome to Woodbury.
May I? Thank you.
Governor. They call you that?
Okay, I've heard of the governor.
Stick whether you want them to or not.
Buzz is a nickname. Governor's a title. There's a difference.
Got him.
We got food, water, fresh clothes. Hope this works.
Michonne is very, like, not with it.
I know you'd feel better with your sword.
Still a work in progress, but Rome wasn't built in a day.
That's a bold comparison.
I think we've earned it. Walls haven't been breached in well over a month. We haven't suffered a casualty on the inside since early winter.
Oh, wow, they're just
How's that
community.
possible?
They're just
Our
living.
governor set a strict curfew.
I'll bring him in.
This is a tight-knit community, man. Look at this.
They lose interest in doing so. They're no longer in attack mode. We can be in their presence without threat. They become docile.
They're still living? Oh, I mean, she did only cut their heads off.
Docile.
I feel like Andrea's gonna leave. Or not Andrea, Michonne's gonna leave.
Person they were. Still trapped inside.
Andrea's loving this.
We want our weapons.
Well, we can make these meals to go and your weapons will be waiting outside, but you should take time to relax.
It's all a game.
Get your strength back.
Nah, it's all a game.
Now have a look around. Who knows?
You might like
what you
it.
see.
You might like what you see.
I stay alert.
He's either gonna try to convince them to join the group. What? This is weird. This is really confusing to me. I mean, I knew it was too good to be true. He was coming off way too nice. You're either on their team or you are screwed. That's what seems to be the case right now.
Fighters got there before we did. When the man had trucks, the trucks had
That's who this guy
weapons,
is.
food,
Okay.
medicine, things we need.
Interesting.
And we didn't know them. Never.
Such a smartass. Such a smartass. What the hell? They're cutting the heads off and just keeping them all. Oh wow. I thought he looked familiar. All right, man. Season 3, episode number 3 of The Walking Dead. Man, the governor's a sick man. That was really weird. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be a very short review. It's not going to be the 10 minutes that it normally is. And I'll tell you why. What an interesting route to go as far as introducing new characters. So, to me, if the governor wasn't as good as he came off as far as acting-wise, impact-wise, villainous, I guess you can say, wise, like, obviously he's not a good guy. He saved this episode if there was any saving to be done. Because, honestly, I want to give this episode a 6. But because the governor was as good as he was, I'll bump it up to a 7. And here are my reasons. I am totally okay with following Andrea and Michonne for an entire episode. I'm totally okay with being introduced to new characters. I'm totally okay with Merle making a return. Not saying that he was dead before, but just him showing up. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. But there's no way that anyone didn't think that this episode just dragged along. Between the doctor talking about what he was talking about, between just the governor kind of going about his community, Woodbury or whatever it's called. It's draggy. For me, it was very draggy. And what, to me, what was the letdown is that I think they should have went back and forth between the group that we already have been following and this group. That's just my opinion. I love Andrea. I have nothing against Andrea. And then obviously Michonne seems like a really cool character. But there's literally, in this episode, I feel like there's nothing. It's just, this is an introduction to apparently twisted-minded leader, which is the governor of this really tight-knit community. Andrea completely bought in almost instantly. I don't know if it was because of the fact that it's just obviously not out in the open, not out trying to survive every day. It's a community where during the day, it pretty much feels like the closest thing to the normal days. People were walking dogs. People were raking. Everyone was just kind of going about life regular. They had ammo, they had food. So the idea of all those things, obviously it's going to interest you. So Andrea's just kind of like going in that direction. She's just kind of like, all right, well, this, and I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I'm on the same boat with Michonne. Like, these people can't be trusted. And if he was honest about his, oh, eat breakfast and then we'll send you on your way with your weapons, why hasn't he let us go yet? You're either with this group or you're against this group. And I promise you, if you're against this group, it is not going to end well. So that, to me, it was just a long, draggy episode. And then not only that, I completely disagree with the way that this scene played out. You mean to tell me that military men, and there was quite a bit of them, are out in the open and they're not having patrolled areas, they're not scoping out and making sure nobody's walking up on them? Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. I refuse to believe that military men in a moment like this would be dumb enough to let their guards completely down and not realize that there's probably people surrounding us in the... No, man, ain't no way. First of all, why are we even in the area that we're in? There's just so many wrong with this scene to me. There's just so much wrong with this scene. I understood what they were trying to go with it, but to me, walking up on military men the way he did, oh, truce. How did they allow the others to get around them? How or why was everyone's eyes on just the governor and not looking around, making sure? It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't settle right with me. It doesn't seem legit. And again, I'm not going to make a lot of people happy with this because I know and I've heard that the governor is a lot of people's, you know, oh man, the governor's awesome. I'm not saying the governor's not awesome at all. I'm saying the governor's the only reason that this episode is even a good as opposed to a what the hell was this? He is the only reason why this episode was anything. I just don't like, I don't know. To me, it's really tough when you put a story out there and then you try to make us care about this community and this group. I don't care. And then I was like, the whole time, like, yo, he's coming off way too freaking nice. I'm not saying that this is a skippable episode by any means because you need this episode. You can't jump over this episode. We're getting introduced to a huge character. This guy is going to be a problem. Some way, shape, or form, he is going to be a problem. You can't skip this episode. But my God, if I was watching this, to me personally, if I was watching this during what do they normally release these episodes? Weekly on Sundays or something like that? Absolutely not. I would have been pissed, bro. Waiting a whole week and then just having this. There just wasn't much going on. The governor was excellent. Everybody else, meh. Story-wise, meh. The action scene that happened, if this is an action scene, it doesn't even seem believable. There's no freaking way. There's absolutely no freaking way. I refuse to believe. But I like the sick, twisted mind that the governor has. Collecting the heads of the walkers or whatever is really weird and twisted. It's like he's keeping them alive or something, right? I don't know. I didn't really like this episode too much. I don't want to talk too much more negatives into it. I'm sure you guys, maybe there's something that you can tell me in the comment section that made you think that this episode was better than a 7. I'm giving it just a flat out 7. I'm not going any higher than that. Personally, I just thought that this wasn't a very good episode. It's a cool introduction to a really cool character, but that is it. Everything else was just kind of like dragging you along. Like, I just wasn't it for me, man. It was not it for me, man. I know a lot of downvotes are coming, a lot of dislikes are coming. Hey man, the only way I keep this authentic is if I tell you how I feel about something. So I'm going to say it just like that. This wasn't it for me, and that's that. But that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Again, do not hesitate, man. Let me know in the comment section why you think this episode is a lot better than a 7, because I got it at just a flat out low 7. Let me know if you think that this is an 8. God forbid if somebody tells me this thing's a 9. Again, the governor's awesome, but that is it. Everything else is just kind of meh. We're just being introduced to something. It's not that cool to me. It wasn't that good of an episode, but I will catch you guys later. Be easy, guys.